Yo, what is up, guys? Hope guys have a lovely day so far. So we're back on F1 22, as you can see, doing my strategy and fuel in the background for today's race. So as you can see by the title of this video, we're doing a race at China, at Shanghai International Circuit for today's race. So China has returned on F1 22 since 2021, last time I played on it, on the F1 games. So yeah, I thought I'd do a race around China for today's video, for just doing it for fun. So trying to get an okay start, not too bad, starting at the back, as always. So coming towards turn 1, got some spinners at turn 1, so I gained about 6-7 places there, so not too bad. Trying to be patient at turn 3, so that's not too bad at the moment. Got another guy has spun off, that puts me into P11 at the end of the first sector, so not too bad at the start. Ferrari's just, well, just misses braking, gone a bit deep there. Coming towards turn 7, managed to get past this Mercedes guy right here at turn 8, and then this Ferrari guy misses braking again, so I try to do a switchback. Lucky I got past him there. So not too bad there in the middle sector, up to P9 already. As I come towards this turn, the Mercedes guy just took me out at sector 3 onto the back, or before the back straight. So yeah, that was nice, very nice what you did there. So I was feeling annoyed about that. Luckily it was a 25-cent race, not a 5-lap race, so thank God it's another 13 laps. So yeah, so now I've got to recover from that spin. Not my fault really. So I was checking I have damage, it turns out I haven't, so damage was on in this race, but luckily there's no damage for me, so that's fine by me. As coming towards the end of that one, Mercedes spun at the last corner, so nothing I can do there. Thank God Ghosty was on, because he would have hit me there. So yeah, come towards turn 1 again. Red Bull just went a bit too deep, so it puts me into P13. So by the end of turn 3. So yeah, so P13 at the end of that one, or the end of the first sector. So let's see how it goes from there. Trying to recover from that spin. So now I've got to try and get my head down and see how I go from there. So yeah, so I was feeling annoyed, but I was feeling okay at the right time, because I was really doing this for fun anyway, so that's what I do on multiplayer. So yeah, so China is back on the F1 games on F1 22. So China's back now, so you can do it in time trial, Grand Prix modes, and also of course multiplayer one I'm doing right now. So yeah, so anytime you want. A little bit wide there, but didn't get a good exit, but luckily I managed to fix it a little bit. Right behind this Aston Martin Dart, he's on PC, what his name is, so managed to get past him easily with no DOS or EOS. So managed to get past him easily there. Wasn't even trying, but luckily I think it was letting me through, I don't know. So that's fine by me. So at the end of lap 2, P11. So still got work to do from there. I am miles back, but just trying to save the EOS as much as I can, because I don't want to waste it straight away. Because I need it, it's so important in the race. So of course, I mean I've got about 95% right now of the EOS, so still got loads of battery in the tank to use, but I don't want to waste it too much at all. Coming towards the middle sector now, managed to catch up to these guys for P8 on the road through the middle sector. I was coming towards this bit here, the outside a little bit wide, so I go around the outside, then suddenly he pushed me off, pushed me wide. So that was nice again, nice once again. I don't know why he pushed me wide. In the AlphaTauri, Pepe01, where his name is. I was thinking in my head, what are you doing? Why do you push? I don't know why you pushed me wide at that corner. It's annoying. I was a little bit frustrated when that happened, but I was fine. So I was fine afterwards. So that puts me up to P10 by the end of lap 3. So still miles away from the leader. So the leader is at turn 2 already, as you see on the map. So I would have been right behind. I would have been top 5 if it wasn't for that spin and also pushing me wide. So yeah, I would have been top 5 or top 3 if it wasn't for that spin. Or that happened a lap ago. Yeah, it's annoying, but what happens really? It is open lobbies, and it's crossplay and multiplayer, so that's what I always do, just for fun, all that. So yeah, so the first 3 laps was not great, but I'm still trying to recover from. I'm still trying to do a recover from here to see how it goes from there. Hopefully, like, still trying to get in the top 10 like I am right now. Not too bad. So yeah, so as the race is still going along at this point, yeah, so the patch came yesterday, the 110 patch on Monday. That was yesterday. So another update on this game, not because of China's returning. Shanghai International Circuit. It's not because of just China's returning. You got that Ferrari. You got this Ferrari special annuity as well. That happened at the Monza at the Italian Grand Prix at the weekend, 2-3 days ago, last weekend or last week when they had this Ferrari special annuity for the Italian Grand Prix. I think it's for like, I think it's been like 75 years as Ferrari. So, well, so. As a celebrating moment. So yeah, the annuity was, I'd say it's not too bad, but it's got Neno on the rear, Neno on the top of the engine cover, and the front and the reds look similar, so not too bad. And also the drivers and the helmets are Neno, so a little bit different on the race suits. So yeah, so that was quite interesting there. So yeah, that was a little bit different, so I think it's going to be there till the next patch. I think it's going to stay there till the next patch on 1.11, so I think it'll go back to normal, and then back to Ferrari normal colours by the next patch, and then that annuity might be on the podium pass for Series 3 at the end of Series 2. That could be on the podium pass on the next one, so that might be a special annuity one, so like that. So it's not just the Ferrari is new as well, and good in China. They got other fixes. There are also other fixes as well onto this game, like fixing the AI, fixing issues with the game as well, and also fixing other things as well, like bugs, general stability, and all that kind of stuff as well. So they're fixing the AI at Racecraft at turn 2 and 3 at Zandvoort in Netherlands, so trying to behave a little bit on the questions of attempting to overtake. So the AI trying to attempting overtakes, they've also fixed that as well, so making sure they don't go too aggressive or go too offensive as well when you're trying to attack. And then you got like turn 3 at Baku. There's normally like a bump there at turn 3 when you do Baku. So when I tested it at Baku, it was, when I went through turn 3 a couple times, it wasn't too bad. So it was nice for once. So yeah, so I managed to fix that. So thank God they fixed it. And then also fixed the pit entry at France, because they're fixing the penalties issues in the pit entry at France on the entry. They managed to fix the exit on the last patch, but they managed to fix it on the entry, so because of the penalties, because they're having penalty issues on the entry. So yeah, so they managed to fix that as well on the entry there. And also they fixed the AI racecraft awareness at turn 9 and the pit entry at Austria at the Red Bull Ring. So fixing the awareness and racecraft on the AI at turn 9 and all that. And also the curbs having issues on PC. I saw on YouTube a few times. So PC has some few curbs issues. So thank God on Steam right now. On PlayStation, it's not too bad for me, but there's still a little bit there. So when I test this at China, well, when it came out, before I did this, when I went around turn 7 in the middle sector, the long left-hander, when I hit that curve, it's still there. So, yeah, so that's only one bit I need to be careful with. So, that's only one bit is still there. The last corner at turn 16, it wasn't too bad. When I went over it, it wasn't actually that bad. So, I think they've fixed that a little bit. Not too bad. There is some curves issues at Sanford, Japan as well at the first sector, and Sanford as well at some corners, and also a little bit of Miami as well when I went through turn 3, turn 4 I think, and a little bit of turn 6 if I get that right. So yeah, a little bit of Miami issues there with the curbs. So there are some curbs issues at some tracks. Can't think any else has curb issues, but I think there's still like Nello sausage curves at Imola, so they might be still there. So it's not that much like it was on PC, but at least it's calm a little bit like it was on this year's game. Apart from 2021, it was like Renarius on the curves. I had to avoid it every time. But on this year's game, it's not too bad on the PlayStation. It's on PC. So yeah, so curbs are not too bad, but I'm okay with it. It's not too bad. And also to fix other things as well, like fixing the AI on the cooldown map. When you on a good map and some guys on the trying to cool down or make sure they'll block on the qualifying map. And also to fix at turn 7 at Abu Dhabi in Yasserina circuit at turn 7 with incorrect penalties. So they fix Abu Dhabi as well. It's not just Baku, Sanford, and other tracks as well. Including Abu Dhabi as well at turn 7, fixing the penalty issues as well. And then also they fix sponsors on the watching the highlight when you're doing My Team career mode. They also fix sponsors as well. So I don't mind that. And also they fix other things as well, like cross praise when you're a host, split lobbies. It can lead into a split lobbies, but when I was a host, when I was doing this, it was absolutely fine. But when someone else was hosting, when we've had fun yesterday, that was after this, it was alright. It wasn't actually that bad, so it was okay. And also other fixes as well, like a custom grid in Social Prey. It's a bit odd, but when he did custom prey last night just for fun, it was kind of alright really, so it wasn't that bad. So yeah, there are also other fixes as well, like on the 110 patch. It's on the website right now. There are also other things as well, so I was just saying a few things, and also there's other things as well. So you can check it out later if you want, on social media, on the website, on the game as well, I'm on right now. So yeah, you can check it out as well, so it's on the website, so that's for the 110 patch. So, for yesterday. And also there's general stability as well, and also bugs as well as on this patch, so they also fix that as well, so that's kind of what I need. So yeah, that's the patch for 110. So, and it'll be on the website. It's on the website, so you can check it out if you want, anytime you want. So, see what they're fixing and what's different and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like that. So that's the 110 patch from yesterday. So I had to say a few things, but luckily it's on the website, so you can check it anytime you want. So back in this race, on that 9 right now. I am leading the race because some of the others were pitting because they're on the softs, onto the mediums. The Say's guy pitted on the end of that 8, so it feels like it's a bit too early for the softs. for me. So I continue for one more lap, and this Hash guy, BBB Esports, who has pitted, he's on the medium, so he started on softs. Yeah, I wasn't fighting him that much, because I don't want to lose time. So, just trying to recover from what happened on that one. So I started netting through, so I can have the DRS from this guy. So on this straight here. So I started to use DRS on this straight, just to pull me along a little bit. So yeah, so I was going to come in this lap, but I decided to come in for lap 10 as what I was going to do. So I decided to come in lap 10 just to go on the softs for 3 laps on the softs. So of course I don't want to, because I'll be on fresher soft tyres at the end. So I'm trying to stay with him, but he's too quick. I think he's on fresh mediums, so he's on fresh mediums, and I'm already on 10 lap mediums, so kind of a little bit worn at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna come in this lap anyway, so because I don't want to try and save my soft tyres, so I want it fresh as much as I can in the race. So he has a fast lap at the moment, so yeah, so fair play to him. So yeah, so comes towards sector 3, so not in his DRS, but I don't know. A little bit mistake here, but it's fine. But I mean, my race was going downhill anyway, so I mean, I'm in second at the moment, but it will go down to like 6th or 7th or something by the time I come out of the pit lane. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's alright. So yeah, so I'm trying to think anything else needs fixing, well, apart from I was trying to think what's the next. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think what the next patch is. Well, for Wild and Nether, I know they had 110 already, but I have to wait and see. So coming in the pits now, make sure I don't get a 5-second penalty. Lucky I didn't. There was a nice entry there, so nice turning. That was good turning at the right time. Nice entry there. Make sure I get a good pit stop. Luckily, it's a good purple score again. Nice pit stop from the crew. Not a bad stop there. And then make sure I press square straight away. And that puts me into P7 of the race. So yeah, so I dropped to P7 because I had to go on the softs because I haven't pitted yet. Yeah, I would have been, I don't know, I would have been ahead of, I would have been, I don't know, I would have been second right now if it wasn't for that, from 9th, and the Alpha Tai who keeps pushing me off. And then this McCrannon guy just pushed me wide, so got another person who keeps punting me off. Well, you're medium, well, I don't know why, but I'm on softs anyway, so he's got a 3-second penalty anyway, so it doesn't matter really. I don't know why, but it's fine. It's fine by me. So yeah, so I'm just gonna try get past this guy, but he's got 3 seconds of penalties anyway, so I'm kind of 6 at the moment. So yeah, so China's back on the on the game. I meant to say, not on the Canada. So yeah, so you can do it. You can play anytime you want, and yeah, so more races to come. Maybe five nappers one day. I don't know on here. Well, maybe 2 weeks time, or maybe a month later, or even next week. I don't know. Anytime I want. So right behind this guy, got the DRS, and I'm trying to go around the outside at turn 1, but he just keeps pushing me wide for no reason, and then he nearly stopped right there. So I was kind of a little bit frustrated there. I was still a bit frustrated. So when that happened, so I mean, pushing me wide. We shouldn't do that in the first place. Well, maybe he forgot to turn. He just thinking I wasn't there. I could have backed out and gone for the inside, but I was having none of it. So I'll just try my hardest to get. I'll just try my hardest to do everything I can from there. coming towards the third sector now, onto this back straight once again. Definitely in the DOS zone. That bit there was... I don't know what happened there, but I was just turning and then suddenly he just went to the right. I'm not sure he got hit there, but... Or he lost the rear, or got tapped a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I didn't mean to, but it's just... I didn't mean to do that, because I was trying to get a good exit, so... That's what I was trying to do. That's what happened. Yeah, it's always... I mean, it happens in open lobbies anyway, so... It happens all the time. Sometimes I didn't mean to, sometimes it was an accident. Sometimes I wasn't trying to do. When that happened, I don't know. It's a bit odd. So yeah, we're on lap 13, only a lap and a half remaining in this race to go. Still in P6. Yeah, so it looks like I'm P6 in this race. After I managed to recover from the spin. So I was going quick. I was going faster than I was going much faster than the train in front of me for P2. So I was going much faster. So I was definitely catching these guys up. So I was almost at the fastest lap. I think it was like that. I think it was this lap or something, because I had clear air. I managed to get a purple middle sector, so I was definitely catching those guys ahead. But I just don't have enough. I just don't have enough time. I don't have enough laps to catch them. So if this was a 5th cent race, I would have caught them easily. I would have them up straight away, but oh well, happens really. So yeah, so looks like I'm gonna finish P6 in this race, or I might finish P5 if I'm under 3 seconds, but it looks like I'm not. So coming towards the last corner, the final time, about one more lap to go. So before that. One more lap to go. Managed to set a personal best. Managed to get a 36.2. So not a little bit similar to the fastest lap, but I just didn't have enough laps to catch them, so like that. So yeah, so that was a race around China. So what do you guys think? Do you think it's not a bad decision to come back on the game? Or I think some people don't mind it, and maybe a couple or most people hate it. So I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, it's not. I'm not just making decisions around here. I mean, I was just doing this for fun. So it's not one of my favourite tracks to go on, but says like Portimao a month ago when Portimao was returned about a month ago. So those are the two tracks I've updated on the game so far. So yeah, so I don't mind it. It's not one of my favourites to go on. So I think Portimao is a roller coaster track, and China is like got slow speed, high speed corners, and then all that. So Nanido's won already, so by miles. So yeah, well, I mean, fair play to him. So I mean, I would have been P2 if it wasn't for that spin and all that. So coming towards the last 2 corners right now. It turns out I'm going to finish P6 on the road, so finish P6 for this race. So I'm just doing this for fun, and that was it. So yeah, so that was it. So I'll take P6 from the recovery, not too bad. So yeah, so that's today's vidno from me today. So make sure you like the vidno, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also notifications as well. So that'll appreciate a lot. That'll help me out. That'll support me a lot. That'll help me out. So yeah, just look at the results from last to first. That's what the results are. Finishing P6. So that was it really. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. See you guys around for more F1 22. And see you guys later. And see you later.